I'm Hallie Ogden, and today we will be discussing why you should join a basketball team. I am currently a high school student who is taking 5 college courses, in addition to my other high school classes. As I'm sure you can all imagine, and I'm sure you can relate to, I get overwhelmed at times. One way that I'm able to relieve some of this stress is by being part of my school's basketball team. Whether it's just a shoot around, a practice, or a game, I feel much better as a whole as a direct result from playing basketball. Through basketball, one is able to better themselves in more aspects than you may originally think. We will dive further into the benefits of joining a basketball team by first looking at the problems that basketball can solve, followed by getting an understanding of what is the root cause of these problems, and concluding with how basketball presents a solution. So first, there are many issues that college students face every day. These problems include being overweight, problems with mental health, and maintaining good grades. According to the Obesity Medicine Association, quote, almost 1 in 3 college American students have obesity problems. According to a survey in 2021, 44% of college students in the U.S. described their weight as more than normal, end quote. Although not all students will become obese, it is an important issue to discuss because these numbers are expected to increase over the years. Next is the problem of mental health. In a study done by the American Addiction Centers, 87.9% of students said that their school life was stressful. Although students feel stressed all school year, there is a rise in stress levels at this time, with final exams being in full swing. In addition to this, 97.8% of students said that their stress affected their mental health. This is a very large percentage of students that could be helped. The last issue that we will be discussing is the academics of college students. Many college students become stressed and therefore perform poorly on assessments that they were well prepared for. Academics can be greatly affected by stress and oftentimes cause us to get down on ourselves. In extreme cases, we may even quit doing something that we were once passionate about, such as learning. This is a common in every major. It doesn't matter what field you are going into. So we will now look into what causes these problems. The cause of all 3 of these problems that affect college students can more often than not be related to stress. To be clear, stress is not always a bad thing. In fact, the Learning Center of the University of North Carolina points out, quote, small amounts of stress for short periods of time can be healthy, as good stress can help us motivate ourselves to prepare for exams or make positive changes in our lives. However, stress becomes harmful when it occurs for too long or is chronic, when our bodies don't have a clear indication of when to return to normal functioning, end quote. Stress can also be harmful, especially to young adults attending college in addition to fulfilling their other responsibilities outside of school. Thankfully, extensive research has been done to find solutions and coping methods for this stress that we will encounter. When you look up ways to deal with stress, the top result comes from the CDC, and they suggest that you take care of yourself and your body, talk to others, and connect with your community. Joining a basketball team fulfills all 4 of these recommendations. Joining a basketball team By being on a basketball team, I not only was able to build a stronger relationship with my teammates and those that I attend school with, but I was also able to make connection with my opponents from other schools. Even though they started off as my opponents, I was able to make a connection with them, and now they are some of my closest friends off of the court. So we can now look at the 3 problems that we previously discussed and see how basketball can help in these aspects. Going back to the Obesity Medicine Association, they say, quote, "Staying physically active is important. Getting involved in a sports club or a league could offer participation in some vigorous physical activity routinely," end quote. So basketball provides a way for students to do this. Amir Ayanis from the University of North Carolina said, quote, "The reason most students do not play sports is because they feel lazy about it and don't have the energy for it. However, the belief that intense exercise of playing sports will leave you exhausted has been proven wrong by research. The benefits of playing sports actually include giving you more energy to accomplish everything else you need to do to manage your busy college schedule," end quote. In regards to mental health and basketball, the National Library of Medicine states, quote, "Physical activity and exercise have significant positive effects in preventing or alleviating mental illness, including depressive symptoms and anxiety or stress-related disease," end quote. Ultimately, joining a basketball team will improve college students' mental health. Finally, we come to the issue of students keeping their grades up. The University of Rochester states, quote, "Studies have shown that exercise increases blood flow to the brain and helps the body build more connections between nerves, leading to increased concentration, enhanced memory, stimulated creativity, and better developed problem-solving skills. In short, playing sports helps your brain grow and makes it work better," end quote. Not many people are aware that playing basketball can help in the academic world, but research shows that it can. As previously shown, a lot of college students struggle with their physical health, mental health, and academics, all due to stress. However, this does not mean that all hope is lost. Joining a basketball team provides an answer for all of these issues related to stress. By discussing the problems and causes that students face, we were able to reach the solution of joining a basketball team. Hopefully, together we can change the statistics of high-stressed students through participating on a basketball team and encouraging others to do the same. In conclusion, you too can join a basketball team and become less overwhelmed and stressed, just as I have learned to do. Thank you.